everybody, and welcome to a quick intro guide to using the bow and hunting. Now, at the start you can see I took down a deer, used an axe, hacked it up, and got some venison. Killing a deer or rabbit, bear or wolf, which are the four main animals you can kill in the game, will give you something if you hit it with a sharp object, such as a combat knife, axe, anything like that will give you usually a piece of meat, possibly animal fat, which you can use for biofuel or to make torches, stuff like that. And then you can also sometimes end up getting like a deer bladder, which you can use to make scent, which will make hunting easier. Now, in the video you're watching now, you can see that I'm shooting at a deer. Now, the deer is the one I've been hunting the most lately, and what it is it's really fast. You're not going to be able to catch up to it when it's sprinting, but it sprints and stops. Sprints and stops. And it's not that it's not running from you anymore, it's like it's pausing to catch its breath. So when you take the shot, it needs to be right when that deer is getting ready to stop, and you just have to play with it to figure out the timing. Another thing with the bow and hunting is the bow, as you'll see later, has a sharp drop off. So playing around with that's going to be important to get used to the distance it travels, the arc, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, the venisons.
This last one is just sort of an example of another way to go hunting. Vehicles can kill the animals. We tried it on a rabbit, didn't turn out too well, but the deer, as you can see, I hit it, and one of my other friends is running up, and he is still able to harvest from it, so it doesn't render the meat or anything useless. So the vehicles are another way. I didn't notice any damage to the vehicle when I hit the deer. I don't know if maybe the bear would be any different, but here's a couple footage of me hunting bears. This was at the launch, and the bear was super fast. Like, I took a shot at it, he ran at me, all I could do at that point was run away, and if I stopped running, he pretty much would get a shot on me. So, see the shot, and then zoom, right up in my grill. The bear seems to do a ton of damage. I think it's been patched again in 123 or 120. I'll have to test it, but last time I checked it, it was like a 2-hit kill. As you can see, I take off running, he stopped, and then pretty much zoom, he's right back on you. I think they fixed that so where it's not as fast and buggy, but here's an instance where I actually fought a bear. As you can see, I already had low health, so I shouldn't have stopped to fight it. I kind of gave up on living, but yeah, it kills me in one hit. Eventually, I found out that it's about 4 or 5 arrows to kill a bear. I'm going to try to play with this some more and actually get some real numbers for you. I couldn't get a headshot on one. Unfortunately, after that first shot, if I miss, I really don't have the time to try to take a second shot. I've tried like jumping in vehicles, but somehow they still, like, not even the vehicles you ride in, but the vehicles you can just stand like in the truck bed or something, and somehow he still hits you. So I still don't know if that's been fixed either. I'm going to try to look into it, play around with it, and get you some real numbers.
Hey, bunny rabbit.
This is the rabbit one. I've brightened it up a lot at nighttime. These videos come out really rough. So you see my friend running after the rabbit, and he's trying to kill it. So finally I was like, you know what, I have an idea. We just killed a deer. I'm going to try to run it over. And believe me, I try. I run back over it like 2 or 3 times. It still didn't go down. I've killed a rabbit before. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. A lot harder than the deer just because it's a smaller target. Now, they have rabbit animal traps, and if you leave them out, you'll end up with 1 piece of rabbit meat. So I would probably say if you're going to try to get rabbit meat, use the traps. It's probably going to be the easiest way.
Oh man, didn't matter. Didn't even matter.
This is just some examples of the bow drop off. I'm really far out, so you'll see that the arrow has a tendency to fall back. I did find out though that in third person, if you have the bow out, you can move still without it unnotching, like undrawing the bow. Because if you're in first person, you have to undraw it in order to move around effectively. But in third, you can have it pulled back. You can't sprint, but you can still move around and it'll still stay pulled back. So that'd be something to play around with. See if you can't get better at the third person shots, because then that way you have the better field of view, and of course if you can move, that gives you an advantage. I did test doing the knockback with the bow, like the punching. I have it in another video, but it doesn't seem to do damage. It just sort of pushes whatever it is away. So I believe that's your cue, and what it is sort of a pushback. So if a zombie runs up on you, you can push it back long enough for you to draw the bow and get that shot on their head real quick. So keep that in mind too if you're ever using the bow and fighting zombies. Is Q is probably going to be your saving grace, because you can just push them away, draw the bow, and get the headshot before they can recover. But alright, enjoy the rest of the footage. As always, thanks for watching the videos. I'm going to try to get some more up, and like I said, I'm going to be working on some actual data on damage for the bow and other ranged weapons.
Like going
Alright,
past
so thanks a lot, and happy hunting. Got one. Someone's talking? Oh, I don't see anybody talking. I wonder if my stuff got reset in game, like I don't have a set up microphone or something. Shoot, I missed. Ah, dang it. Shoot. Ah, I got hit. Got him. Alright, I'm still around the gas station. I'm in the pumps. Is that you on the street, or is that a zombie? Zombie. What? Ah, BS. Went through his head. Yeah, 3 shots.